What's up, people? Yep, the title's right. We got some child support news. We got some shit to talk about tonight. What's up, Mr. Blue? Sorry for the turbo sounding, man. I gotta get my other computer fixed. I'm on the motherfucking gateway. Gateway to hell. Computer. Oh, we're gonna talk about this, fellas, because I be hearing so much gossip and shit. You know, they said they cutting 10,000 jobs. We're gonna read some nice child support news. We're gonna be up on the news on this channel. We're gonna be up on everything over here. Yep. I was supposed to went live the other day, but I got caught up doing something. So told you I'm finna come out and push them out. Wait for some people to get on here. Let me get three more minutes, man, and I'm gonna start letting loose. I wanna see this shit. Try this cigar. This is brought to you by Rocky Patel, Sun Grown. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I was gonna do fuck them kids tonight, but I'm gonna do that another time too. I'm gonna have a special podcast called "Fuck Them Kids." Yes, sir. Real talk. I'm starting to see some bullshit. I've been hearing a lot of women been getting like 12 and 11 grand back in back in income tax time. Ain't that some crazy shit, man? They won't bother them hoes when they get the money, throw it away, not even spending on the children, but they'll come fuck with you, right? What else we gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about that senator. Now they gonna talk about former senator been flying overseas, fucking little boys in the ass and shit. See, this the fuckery I'm talking about, fellas. That's why you gotta govern yourself. You got a right to govern yourself. You can't wait on these niggas to save. You gotta save yourself. You know what I mean? You can't wait on a motherfucker to save you, man. You a damn fool. Put your trust in another motherfucker. He got a billion people to please and shit. Yo, PE1 in the house. What's up, my brother? I know you're gonna enjoy this one too. You and Mr. Blue, y'all gonna enjoy this stuff. Ooh, y'all gonna enjoy this one. We gonna read some articles. We gonna put two and two together. You know what I mean? Yes. Yeah, cause some just don't sound right. Some don't sit with me with this RFK, right? Cause they should abolish the child support shit. Cause it's wasteful, right? It's wasteful. It's unnecessary, right? What the good book say? Soon a fool and his money will depart. Should have said soon a fool and her money will depart. Right, fellas? Well, let's get started. We got four people. We got enough people. People gonna be coming in shortly. A few more people coming in shortly. We had a good crowd the other night, 13 folks. But check this out, fellas. This is Sham Stoppers. Ho! Uh, and excuse the turbo sounds, man. It goes in and out. Excuse that shit. But we're gonna talk about did RFK help these 304's with child support, right? Let's get to it, baby. Let me present, share. We'll go straight to child support news. Y'all see this shit on the screen? Paying child support. Look at this. Look at this one. Paying child support for unborn children can be a reality. New law. And well, let's go to it. New law in Kansas and Topeka, right? We're gonna get to RFK in a little bit. I'm gonna pull the article up for you fellas. Lawmakers are sending a bill to Kansas governor that will force people to pay child support before a baby is born. Wow. Fellas, what the fuck is going on here? Huh? Huh? What's going on here, fellas? Lawmakers in Kansas House Senate passed House Bill 2062 with veto-proof majorities earlier this week. If passed into law, the legislation will require unborn children to be given a taxpayer ID number, giving families a tax break. Nigga, you hear this shit? Hmm? I'm gonna read it one more time for y'all. Lawmakers in Kansas House and Senate passed a bill 2062 with veto-proof majorities earlier this week. If passed into law, this legislation would require unborn children to be given a taxpayer ID number, giving families a tax break. Supporters of this legislation say the bill provides critical support for pregnant single 304's. Opponents say this bill sets a dangerous precedent. It's showing the fuck through. Providing for child support orders for unborn children from the date of conception, including direct medical and pregnancy-related expenses of the mothers as a factor, and child support orders and providing for income tax exemption for unborn children. Let's talk about this before I read this. You can't even get proof of the paternity before DNA. Stupid. That is insane as fuck, fella. Check this shit out. I done heard 3 women already get 11K, 12K, 10K. Ain't do. Oh, you know what they do for these children with their money? They'll go take them on a funky ass swim trip and buy them some shoes, and that's it. And the bitch go spend all the money up. We know that, right? How stupid is this? Huh? How stupid is this shit? House Bill 2062 will require child support to be calculated from the date of conception of the mother's child with current interest beginning determined on the current statutory rate. The bill would limit the maximum amount of child support direct medical and present. Let me hit you with this. Back in the day, how much does it cost to deliver a baby in a barn or at home birth? You got home births for free. People do that shit at home. Y'all, we didn't ask for none of that. Let's go to some more news. Go to some more news. Hold on. Trump did not announce new tax law on child support. Let's go to that. We said that a long time ago. And we're going to go to this one right here. Let's talk about this. U.S. President Donald Trump. Oh, here we go with the bullshit. U.S. President Donald Trump has not laid out a new law banning parents who receive child support payments from claiming child tax benefits contrary to social media posts. See, that's what I'm saying. You can't believe the niggas out here who don't put up no literature, right? The TikToker who first shared the rumor later admitted online it was made up. I knew the shit was made up from the get go because that didn't even sound fucking right. Right? Bullshit. Lying. Now let's go right here. Now we finna get to the nitty gritty. The USA Herald. This is a viable source. They say, check this out. HHS Secretary RFK Jr. announces layoff of 10,000 full-time employees and restructuring potential leading to fairer child support programs. Do it seem like he gonna get rid of child support, fellas? Huh? Hmm? I know one nigga that got Instagram was talking to him, and he was trying to get this dude a old bitch ass history about a case that been knocked out. Blessings versus Freestone, and that ain't the only case. They got a shitload of Blessing versus Freestone cases that a lot of bitches went to sue the father. Right? Let's read this article. Let's read this article. Trimming the bureaucratic bloat. The Department of Health and Human Services announced a substantial work reduction of 10,000 jobs aiming to cut redundancy and streamline operations, focus on fairness. Restructuring could positively transform federal and state child support system, addressing long-standing criticisms of inequity and transparency. And it's supposed to say inequality. See, here go the bullshit. Cuts may incentivize monetization in the child support calculation, leading to a fair and clear financial responsibilities for parents. Hey man, see that's what happens when you sit up here and you want to believe in politics and shit. You know what I mean? What they do is they season your ass up, make you go to the poll like you a stripper, go vote for them, and then they change the shit what they said they was gonna do. But he never promised to get rid of child support though. He never promised to abolish it. We need this shit out of look. The same way Trump just got rid of the Department of Education, they need to get rid of the Department of Human Health Services. Because for one, America is unhealthy, right? America is unhealthy. Bitches are unhuman, okay? Right? And they up here begging, eating up all the service money. The grants, it's still a grant, right? I knew there was a bunch of bullshit when I seen it. Right, fellas, right. I see y'all commenting. Right, let me keep reading this shit. Let me keep reading this shit. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services recently unveiled a sweeping reconstruction plan involving elimination of 10,000 full-time positions. This major organization shift is projected to save taxpayers an estimated 1.8 billion annually, consolidating department's 28 divisions down to just 15, including the establishment of a new administration for a healthy America. Man, please, man, please. You know how much money they'll save if they got rid of this shit? The child support services program, it's a program. They'll save $1 zillion. Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. spearheading this substantial reorganization underscored that the initiative is centered around elevating the department's effectiveness by reducing unnecessary administrative layers. This is about efficiency, prioritizing our core public health mission, and ensuring taxpayer dollars directly support essential services, Kennedy emphasized in the public statement. Let me tell y'all something. If you don't own a farm, if you don't own chickens, cows, and all that, you up in the air, man. We don't know what the fuck we eating. That shit come out of goddamn factory. The children all fucked up. The children got autism. The bitches is crazy, wearing weed, bald headed. You know what I mean? You leaving doo-doo pebbles in the damn toilet. Right? They need to stop feeding these hoes and make them go to work. Now check this out. Among the entities supervised by the HHS is the Office of Child Support Services, a critical division managing nationwide child support enforcement through partnership. I wish Kevin B was on here. Through partnerships. Through partnerships. Through partnerships. Tonight, I want y'all to go look up the word partnerships. Go look this shit up. Through partnerships. With state agencies such as California Department of Child Support Services, while initial concerns about potential disruption from these cuts are valid, closer inspection reveals meaningful opportunities for improvement within the child support framework. You know what y'all we need to do, fellas? I think we need to send Mr. RFK a letter. Don't y'all think so? Don't you think he should receive a sham stopper's letter? Fuck that crying and giving him a history about Blessing versus faggot ass Freestone. You don't give a shit about that case, because that case ain't got shit to do with us. That was them bitches' cases. Real talk. I think we gonna do it. And I'm gonna call the people I fuck with on this podcast to proofread what I'm gonna write and what we gonna send together. I think that's a good idea, fellas. I'm gonna say, Mr. RFK, we need to abolish this, man. Do us a favor. Abolish it. Because for one, you can either abolish it or give all the fathers reparations for interfering with parental rights. That's a good one, right, fellas? That is a good one. Look at there he go. There he go. See, let me tell y'all, fellas, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This generation, this young generation come up, they are doomed. They can't even fucking read nor spell. They can't even write their name in the signature. This is how bad it is. We need to write a letter to him, fellas. Real talk. And tell him why. Reach these grievances. Because our children gonna grow up as dumb motherfuckers who can't read. That's why Chinese children are outshining the American children. Indian children are outshining the American children. All the children from different countries are smarter than these children over here. Because why? You got these bitches over here want these children to have fucking sex change and talking about they can be a little girl when they're a boy. Or a little boy when they're a girl. Right? Critics have long argued that child support enforcement infrastructure suffers from bureaucratic inefficiency. The planned workforce reduction can compel state federal agencies to rethink their administrative structures, ultimately accelerating case processing times. A leaner, more agile system could significantly reduce wait times and improve overall service delivery for custodial and non-custodial parents alike. You see the bullshit? I smell bullshit. I didn't like that paragraph. Historically, large scale of federal restructurings have prompted state agencies to innovate. The 1975 launch of the Child Support Enforcement Program sparkled numerous achievements. Hold on, somebody fucking text me. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, fellas. God damn it. Okay, okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Proving assistance systems resilience and capacity to adapt positively to structural shifts. Optimistically, this restructuring could stimulate a similar wave of innovation, ushering an enhanced automation and more targeted resource allocation. What the fuck? A pressing criticism of the current child support system, especially highlighted in states like California, is the calculation methodology. California's statewide uniform guideline calculates support payments primarily based on non-custodial parents' income rather than solely the child's demonstrable financial needs, right? This has often resulted in scenarios where higher incomes face disproportionate child support obligation, which critics argue function more as wealth redistribution than general child support. For instance, a non-custodial parent earning $100,000 annually in California might pay upwards of $1,500 a month for one child, significantly more than a parent earning 50 grand, who might pay around 700. Although proponents argue these scales reflect equitable lifestyle maintenance for the child. Bullshit. Opponents assert it unfairly penalizes financial success and distances payments from actual child care costs. See, this the bullshit. Talking about child care. That's what she got kinfolks for. Now all these bitches be partying on lives with their cousins, aunts, uncles, and the children they're dancing. And you talking about daycare? We gonna write about that bullshit right there too. Fuck it. Need no fucking daycare, nigga. Shit. And the reason why these motherfucking children be getting sick is these bitches be feeding them noodles and fucking Totino's pizzas and shit. The reconstruction could be the catalyst needed to revisit and potentially recalibrate child support guidelines nationwide, grounding payments in documented child expenses or regional living standards rather than primarily parental income. After long-standing critique targets the the opposite around custodial parents use a child support fund. Current laws do not require custodial parents, predominantly mothers, to demonstrate how child support payments are utilized. Duh, motherfucker. Don't we talk about that long time ago? Generating significant frustration among non-custodial parents. For example, a father contributing monthly child support payments may have legitimate concerns over whether these funds are allocated effectively towards his child's needs or redirected elsewhere without accountability. What y'all think about this paragraph so far? Huh? What y'all think about this shit so far? In the fiscal year 2022, child support enforcement programs collected approximately 30.5 billion nationwide, fellas. Y'all ready for this? If they collected all this money nationwide, why these bitches still begging for dudes to buy shoes, clothes, pay for after school programs, football, basketball? Where all that money going, fellas? See, that's what I'm saying, fellas. They're playing with you. With an impressive 96%, around 29.3 billion distributed directly to families. These funds primarily originate from the non-custodial parents, predominantly fathers. Duh. The latest Reconstruction Initiative presents a unique chance to modernize and improve the child support enforcement system by removing bureaucratic excess and embracing innovation. HHS could directly benefit families nationwide, ensuring fairer, clearer, and more efficient child support processes. Now check this out. Fact check. Hold on, let's see the fact check. Look at this gay nigga on the line. They ain't got it on there, fellas. They ain't got it. Tell me what y'all think so far. Tell me what y'all think so far. Is he bailing these hoes out? Or is he gonna help the father? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section, people. Is he helping these 304's out still instead of abolishing and cutting all this money out? $30.2 billion. Seem like he helping these hoes out to me. That shit ain't gonna be fair. It wasn't fair then. What you gonna make you believe it's fair now? Think about it. You got so many folks out here right now who feel like Trump has betrayed them. They said they wish they I've been reading a lot of people saying they want this Epstein list. They ain't come out with the list. You know what I mean? Fellas, we can't depend on these politicians, right? We can't depend on them. Somebody just sent me something. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me play this.
So my wife feels like it's a good idea to put her child father on child support when we don't need the money. You already see what they do to me. Why you want to put him through that?
Because I need his money.
Need the money for what, kids? What you need the money
stuff
for?
that I'm trying to do. Like I'm trying to go on a vacation, go on a vacation.
You do know that child support is not for you, right?
Technically it is.
I've had enough. Why do good men always end up?
Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom. Thank you, PE1 for sending me that. Thank you for sending me that. Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that, right? Fellas, don't believe the hype. Stop believing the hype. We over here at Sham Stoppers, we want it gone. If they can get rid of the Department of Education, they can get rid of the Department of Human Health Services. We don't need that no more. You can govern yourselves. You know how to eat fruits and fucking vegetables, apples and oranges. Eat you a steak every now and then. If you want to eat you some pork, eat you some pork. Eat you a BLT sandwich. You know what I mean? With some tomatoes and lettuce, you're still getting the vegetables you need on that goddamn sandwich. Marcus Bowman might not agree with that shit. But shit, when your stomach starts hitting your back, you don't give a fuck what you put in your mouth, damn near. These bitches need their stomachs touching their backs. I'm sorry, fellas. I'm not an emotional creature. I'm all about reality. I don't give a fuck about. Hey man, I don't give a fuck about my children's mother. I really don't. Real talk. My daughters don't give a fuck about me. Guess what? The motherfucking feeling is fucking mutual. and I don't owe them a goddamn thing. You know why I don't owe them a goddamn thing? Because I'm not going to reward them for fucking disrespect. The bitch gonna sit up there and brainwash them and tell them I'm a bad person, this and bad person that, when I moved to motherfucking Texas to help take care of their motherfucking asses. No, them bitches thought they was gonna punk me and do whatever the fuck that they tell me to do because they say, oh, he a long way from Louisiana. We can do him any kind of way. He ain't got no people down here. Bullshit, I got a 45 and I got a 9mm. Them all my people. Them people, when it's time to go, they know it's time to go. Real talk. This is a bunch of bullshit hogwash. They helping these hoes out. I heard 2 hoes get paid recently. 11 grand and another one had 12 grand. Income tax. While we as men, we gotta use our fucking brain to get out here and hustle and make money the hard fucking way. We don't sell no dope. I don't sell no dope. I never sold dope in my life. I never raped a child. I never raped a bitch. None of that. I'm gonna save my dead to rights to get on one of these motherfuckers' ass. Shit. Man, I just came to put this shit on y'all mind, fella. Let's see some more child support news. Webb County reminds public of the state policy concerning child support payments. Man, fuck y'all. Macomb County officials crack down on child support delinquents. Y'all seen that one? That was 2 weeks ago. Governor Roden established child support commission. Wisconsin Child Support Enforcement Association honors court commissioner. Fellas, it don't look like child support going nowhere to me. It look like it ain't going nowhere. Unless we put our foot up they motherfucking asses. Y'all do me a favor. If anybody on here, email us. Let me know what you want me to put in the letter. We'll write that letter. I'll write that motherfucker. Real talk. Because they getting kickbacks for this shit. They get motherfucking kickbacks. Child support is a kickback, demon, pedophilia, motherfucking shit. Hold on, somebody just sent me this. Executive Order 11110. It says, amended Executive Order 10289, dated September 17, 1951, by delegating to the Secretary Treasury the President's authority to issue silver certificates under the Thomas Amendment Agricultural Adjustment Act. As amended by the Gold Reserve Act, the order allows Secretary to issue silver certificates that were needed during the transition period under President Kennedy. Yep. I remember that. That's why they popped his ass. He wanted to change the money. Fellas, you know I'm going to come back. I ain't going to hold you tonight too long. I want y'all to enjoy y'all, rest of y'all, whatchamacallit. It's just so much child support news on this motherfucker. Like this bullshit. Central Texas mom awaits nearly 40K in child support. Parents owe $21 billion statewide. Y'all see this shit? Hold on. Oh, that's the shit I already did. That's that bitch begging and shit. That was that bitch begging. Pussy one hit her head game and pussy one hitting on that. Now look at let's talk about Elon Musk. Those targets child support database full of income data after he welcomes 14th child. Let me tell y'all something. You got some bitch ass niggas like Plies and all these niggas talking about somebody having children. Fellas, we supposed to have children. I didn't know niggas was dick police. You a faggot if you up here talking about how many children a man supposed to have. You was a faggot. You was a faggot. You was a punk. You need to cut your dick and balls off and stick them up your ass. You was a punk motherfucker. We only here to breed, nigga. The fuck? They said they requested access to a powerful database nearly all U.S. workers' earnings that's kept by the Health Department's Child Support Office. The request set off a disagreement with career staff over those demands for legally protecting records. Four people familiar with the matter told the Washington Post. It's a bunch of bullshit, fella. Mm-hmm. Let's see what else they talking about. Look at this. It's ironic with this particular request that Elon Musk, those leader, key advisor to Donald Trump, boasts 14 children from whom he must pay support as he takes a step back from parenting the majority of them. It comes as Siobhan Zills, who is known to has three children when we must wrote on X last week, discussed with Elon in the light of beautiful Arcadia's birthday. We felt it's better to also just share directly about our wonderful, incredible son, Sheldon, built like a juggernaut with his solid heart of gold. Man, look at this shit, man. The request comes from an eminent billionaire and indulges recent clashes with civil servants over attempt to access to privileged information systems kept by the Treasury, IRS, Social Security Administration, among several other agencies. Earlier this week, associates who identified themselves as being part of those targeted were experts and government officials described as the most sensitive data of all, a system within a border government database designed to help enforce child support payments. The system pulls from an enormous trove of information, including income data, linked to nearly every worker in the entire U.S. It wasn't immediately clear that those saw information from that system, but Musk's team has a special interest over several days in checking the personal tax records against federal benefits, grants, and student loans. If if he garners all of that info, he reported plans to leak those traditionally soiled government systems to search for any duplicate or wasteful payments. Mm. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. I don't know, fella. I don't know, fella. Let that shit sink in, fellas. I ain't finna hold y'all longer. Y'all have a good night, man. Peace.